So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh well. Let's get back to it. In the wild world of Sherlock.
Shakespeare.
Shatner.
Oh, yeah. Those
Well.
guys. Oh, that lady's crying. I thought they were kissing on the bench. They're like,
Oh,
that's
no.
not an opportune time to be doing that. Man just died.
Oh, hold on a sec.
Are you a relative of the victim?
No.
Are you not
In
recording
truth,
me?
I always
No, I got you.
mocked Sir
Oh, okay.
Bromsby. I am upset because my friend did not arrive as promised.
As beautiful as she is cruel, apparently.
Wow. Yeah, what a bitch.
What do you think, Detective Pikachu?
Well, I don't really talk to dames, you know.
I hate it. Stop. It was
Do
horrible.
you
Why would
work
they do
here,
that?
miss?
Yes, my name is Sue.
I mean,
am
obviously
a maid
it's not
for
really-
the hall.
Ugh. Still.
Where were you when these tragic events took place?
I was serving when it happened. I ran straight for the door, just like the others. I swear his daughter must have done it. She's such a strange one.
That's all
Thank
I need
you,
to
miss.
hear.
We may talk with you again.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, goodness. I had no idea I felt that way. I'm sorry, I'm taken
Teehee.
by Sherlock.
Oh,
Alright, I'm gonna do this.
my
And I'm gonna
fan
keep an eye to
fiction.
make sure that this doesn't mess up the recording. Nope. Should be good.
Okay.
Oh, wait, what's the... Yeah, that's about as best as we're gonna get. Alright.
That looks fine to me.
You, mister...
It's gonna look as fine as an old game's gonna look, so.
Hello. Please excuse
Yeah,
me.
there.
I'm investigating the
Hello.
murder that has just happened.
Oh, yes. Well, that is good. What would you like to know?
Whoa. He's got a chin strap beard.
Where
Get
were
out.
you at the moment when Sir Bromsby was killed?
I was near the
It's this
stage and I
man.
saw him falling. Oh, my goodness. It was terrifying. I ran for the door, but despite all my efforts, it was blocked.
He didn't have
But
the
your
hat.
costume is torn. How did this happen?
When I was trying to open the door, the crowd dragged me away. I then fell to the
Crowd?
floor. I fortunately
Remember.
suffered no harm, but when I arose, my beautiful costume was ripped and stained.
I don't know. Something doesn't add up here.
Not now, Pikachu.
Well, I won't disturb you anymore.
Yes, no, fine, thanks.
I'm not done with you yet.
Alright. Excuse me, madam.
Excuse me, may I speak with you?
Yeah, your
Oh.
servant, sir.
I really don't... He's like... I don't think... I don't think it's supposed to be doing that, but...
I
Are
don't
you
think it's
one
us.
of the domestics employed by the hall?
No, I am the personal servant to old Satterthwaite.
I
He
mean,
is there,
to be
sitting
fair,
on that
Sherlock
bench.
is pretty
He
huge
seems
compared to
right
those
enough,
doors.
True,
But he
that's true.
refused a small drink for his health. Surely he cannot be well.
He cannot
Right.
be well.
Tell me, what have you
I
seen?
am dry.
I heard the
Drunk
shot.
streak.
Then was such a strange noise, and the next thing I know, all those money bags are running in a mad rush with their wives or whatever.
Or whatever.
Thank you for your help.
My
What a progressive
pleasure.
game.
And
What about you?
What are you doing here?
Drinking.
I'm waiting for Miss Roundtree, the niece of that banker chap. She is inconsolable, all because her admirer of a mere 3 days' acquaintance had already abandoned her. Nothing unusual about that. There is no worse-tempered female than this girl. Well, maybe other than my wife.
Detective Pikachu, shut up. How are you? What? It
Yep.
disappeared.
Sorry, eating my tongue.
You heard the shot.
I just left to relieve
He, like,
myself
swallows
there
the
at
bottle
end of
as
the
he lifts it
garden,
up
you
to his
see.
face.
Seems to me I missed a good race for the doors. Worthy of the Royal Derby.
Derby.
Cheers.
Well, Daddy.
Well,
about you,
my
Robert
good
Downey
man,
Jr.?
Why are you here?
Yeah, he is.
I am the
boy.
manservant of Lieutenant Harrington. I accompanied him with the old general of the infantry or whatever. I seem to have drunk too much.
At least you know it.
Did you hear the shot?
What shot? Oh, the shot. Great reception, isn't it?
Oh, no one's that drunk. Come on, bud.
I have to go. Are you all right?
Very good. Bye, madam.
Yes.
We gotta call that guy an Uber or something.
Did we talk to her?
Which one?
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, no, not that one.
Whoa!
Miss
Wow.
Lambert, I have been looking for you. What a tragedy.
You have.
Simply
You walked right by
dreadful.
me.
Can't believe what they're saying about Miss Lavinia.
Why did you open
What
the
about
gate
Antonio
so
Gates?
hastily?
I was so upset. I know now it was imprudent. I should have waited until the authorities arrived, but some of those gentlemen were so loudly insistent that I yielded.
Have you informed the police?
The village constable attended the reception. He left on his bicycle, I assume to inform the proper authorities. He told me that an inspector from Scotland Yard was already in the area on official business. I know nothing about the nature of his business, but I was told he should arrive soon.
What sort of man was your employer?
Oh, he was a great man. The people
Capital
of the
H.
Hall
Great
considered
oaf.
him to be very strict, but I think it was just his way of showing a fatherly attitude. And he dreamed of this day when Miss Lavinia would return.
You have a list of guests.
Oh, of course. I have a complete guest list for the reception. It's inside the dining room. I believe the police will have need of it. Well, nevertheless, I must first caution them to pay little heed to the notations I made regarding certain names.
Oh?
Why were these notations made?
Their purpose was to note particular seating arrangements for the meal and the recital, according to specific concerns. Those individuals whom I considered to be very important were marked with a circle.
What about the other odd marks?
Louis-Philippe, Monsieur de la Musardière, suggested this method of arranging the seating. He also advised me that those guests with poor eyesight and hearing should be seated so that the acoustics and lighting in their room would favour their enjoyment of the recital. So the first category was marked with a point, the second with a cross.
Thanks for joining me on where I'm gonna LP de la Monsieur Dury.
What do you know about this Frenchman?
He is from a noble family, but found himself forced to seek a vocation as a head waiter. He is so inspired and keenly sensitive to the details. At first, I was afraid that Sir Bronsby would take offence with his suggestions, but he had moderated his opinions regarding French culture due to the influence of his friend Horace Fowlett.
What did he do that was so extraordinary?
His assistance was invaluable. He took such concerns with every little detail. The dishes, the tablecloths, everything. He not only declined an offer of lodging here at the Hall, he also deferred his wages until the end of the reception. Oh, I would be so glad if he were here now.
Where is the Frenchie?
And where has he gone?
Yeah.
He had pressing business in London. In
I'm sure
fact,
he did.
He found it necessary to visit his Harley Street physician. It seems his glasses were no longer helping with his eyesight.
You have been very kind, Miss Lambert.
You are most welcome. Oh, what a tragedy.
I have questioned everyone here.
Oh, okay,
I'll
good.
go see if Holmes has finished on his end.
This was way easier.
Wow. Yeah, his was just chatting with people.
The gate.
I know, Watson, but it is of no real consequence. To question all these people would be a tiresome activity, and would be of no value to this inquiry. Such ordinary inquiries are best left to the police. They have their purposes.
As you like, Holmes.
Now, Watson, to put your mind at rest, I can see that you have done well in my absence by placing the formidable coachman at the gate. I also imagine you have already spoken with Miss Lambert?
Yes.
Yes.
And some other people.
Of course.
Sure.
Hold your report until our return to Baker Street. Meanwhile, be a good man and look to the gate. I must be informed the moment any official arrives. As always, I depend on your able assistance, Watson.
I depend on the kindness of strangers.
He's making me do all the lousy, dirty shit. Now I gotta watch this fence for an hour.
I mean, he would.
There, now he's out of the picture. Come on, Pikachu. Whoop. I phased through the light pole there.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just a normal person walking around here. Excuse me. Alright, there's nothing over here. I do want to try to walk through this man. Kinda. Alright.
Kinda. You can't talk to him?
Nope.
Wow.
Ain't nothing there.
Don't give a shit. Where are we going?
I don't know. Back to Watson, I guess?
Watson told Watson to watch the gate.
This is a... Okay.
I mean, everybody left.
Right. So, the only thing that I'm seeing...
Wait, did you go to where that man was? Wasn't there a door right there?
That was the door back inside.
Oh, I thought that was the side door.
Clicking here does nothing. Hey, Holmes, you stuck?
No, I mean, it's back inside, but it's a different door.
It didn't. Also, it didn't give me an icon when I got there.
Oh.
But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess there's nothing else.
Maybe.
To do. Oh, what's that?
I need something.
There you go. There you go. Let's take a look. Hey, Holmes, you know, I'm not one, you know, to call this out, but you got a nice butt.
Dang.
I would assume the tape measure.
It is a size 7.
Good.
Ooh.
What did I get?
Wait, wasn't that the same size as inside?
Cigarette butt. Sure. It was the same size as
Did
the
you
one.
say cigarette, but sure?
Cigarette butt sure.
Oh.
Oh wait, that's right. All right. Can I talk
Excuse
to
me,
him now?
sir. Is this your cigarette butt?
Oh.
Bye. Oh, I guess.
Oh,
why are
Watson,
you
I couldn't keep
floating?
him out.
You're floating, Joe.
Oh, was
Day,
I?
Lestrade.
Yes.
Your haste deserves comment. One could say that you were right to hurry here, as this case is one of great complexity and challenge. Do not worry. I think that you will manage to get back to your mother before the dinner hour.
In the name of Devil, Holmes, you go too far. Do you spy on me now? How do you know I've been to my mother's?
Dear Lestrade, it is really quite
Yeah,
simple.
right?
I must admit, my mind has been stimulated by the main course, which would be this.
He looks like he's in a perpetual,
However, I
like,
sometimes
eye
enjoy
rolling.
a light snack of the details which surround it. Observe, we are in the middle of the
Constantly just
countryside,
sleepy.
and you have some fresh yellow pollen, but only on your right sleeve. This implies a recent gift of flowers. It is a gallant gesture, but surely a meeting with the fairer of our species would take place in London. Considering the promptness of your arrival, it must have been a bouquet of flowers you took to someone who lives in this area. I presume that you have family living nearby, and I would think only your mother would warrant such an attentive gesture. There is a fresh dab of fat at the corner of your mouth, as well as on the bit of handkerchief visible from your pocket. This is consistent with a recent meal of a big piece of steak.
I'm glad Watson
What
also
makes
did
a
it at the
piece
same
of follow
time.
Such a substantial meal at this hour, and when a crime has been just committed. It could only be a mother thinking about the hard task awaiting her child.
Well, Holmes, when you explain it like that, it really seems quite simple. Good show. What about this Bromsby murder?
Oh, that calmed
a
him
unique
down.
case, as I've
What
already
about
noted,
this
but any
prince
supposition
in
would be
bed?
premature until we consider Dr. Watson's report, as well as your own findings. Miss Lavinia has asked that the esteemed Dr. Watson and I give this case our full attention, though I doubt she is aware of all the implications of this case. Lestrade, you can find the victim inside, and I recommend calling upon his solicitor, Mr. Horace Fowlett. Mrs. Hudson is cooking a roast tomorrow at noon. Why don't you be our guest, and we can share our discoveries? What do you think? Watson and I must take our leave, as there's much to be done at Baker Street. Are you coming, Watson?
No.
Let us return to Baker Street.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Oop, oop. Thanks for getting my hat, Watson.
Everything is well noted.
Thanks for putting my
Watson.
hat away,
Bravo.
Watson.
All of these elements will be a great help to us. As for myself, I have already told you everything that I know, and I can tell you nothing more until I receive answers to the messages I've sent with Wiggins. Now I must return to my experiments to test my theory regarding the substance I found at the scene of the murder. Meanwhile, I suggest you look through the books in the bookcase. Information that you find there might prove very useful in resolving this case.
As usual, you take over the conversation, Sherlock.
Let's see.
He just smiled. Yes,
Huh?
yes, of course.
Yes. Of course, Sherlock. I guess I gotta go to the books. He always gives me the shit jobs. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
There's supposed to be something going on here?
Books. Reading.
Again, this music just reminds me of, like, Barnes & Noble. When they used to play stuff like this, and it was good.
Yeah. It was nice to just kind of relax.
Yeah. Alright. I clicked on all that.
It makes a shifting noise. Oh, maybe it
I think
is in
that's... Oh boy, alright. I hope I don't have to actually... I'm hoping that he just gains the knowledge, but I guess I can read some of that.
here.
Uh... Born in noble families, they are compelled by such tradition to have their feet bound and squeezed from a tender age till the day of their wedding. That sucks. Thus, it is easier to derive information about the author from a revolver shot if we know that they had aimed with great care. Right, because guns sucked back then, right?
Well, yes. I mean, you'd have to... Pretty sure you'd have... It's not automatic.
Here is information which could be really helpful in our investigation. These Chirapaki cigarettes come from Brazil, and they seem to contain narcotic substances. What might they be?
I need to analyze the evidence found at Sherringford Hall. A piece of white cloth, a small box, various
Okay,
powders,
so he does go through the
and
evidence.
finally the hair. Let's get to work. I need to analyze the evidence found at Sherringford Hall. A piece of white cloth, a small box.
Yep, I got you. All right.
Science.
Science.
Let's
So-
examine it under the microscope.
Okay, thank you for leading this
man's hair.
investigation. Can I look?
You
It's a
you
man.
said
Oh,
it was a man's
do you
hair.
just get? Okay, that's
Let's
just the.
examine it under a light feminine perfume.
Really? How'd you see that through the microscope?
Hmm.
Let's examine it.
What would be the reaction if I heated this powder? Bird's gunpowder.
Turn into a puppy.
Oh, it's burnt gunpowder.
To analyze the nature of these stains, I must first soak the cloth in a solution of soap and water.
All right, so soap,
Soap.
pig fat, and water.
Or lie.
Isn't
There's
pig
some
fat
lime.
like a big part of soap?
To
or-
analyze the nature
Well,
of these
it's the
stains,
glycerin.
I must first soak the cloth in a solution of soap and water.
So I was trying that, Sherlock.
You had the soap and water.
Here's the soap.
Can you put it on the cloth?
Oh, like the.
Oh, maybe put the cloth in the.
So I
To
tried.
analyze the nature of these stains.
Yep.
Put
That
it-
is not working.
Well, put it on
Watson,
the
I
soap.
just can't do it. Oh, let me get you the soap. You have
It
to
looks like it
uncork
just
it first.
Maybe
Hmm?
put the water in there first?
And where?
Oh, there, it already says water,
Yeah, it's
doesn't it?
water. Solvent, soap, acid.
Oh, I thought the solvent was water.
Spirit. Well, let's see if there's any other evidence that we can. Nope.
Let me study this more closely.
Microscope? Just light it on fire. The burner.
Let's examine it under the microscope.
That I can do. I think I can do.
Click.
Let's examine it under the microscope.
Oh, should I put all?
Oh,
of
maybe
the-
you have to do both of it.
Yeah.
How much more did we get?
Hmm.
Or is that it?
Let me study this more closely. Let me study.
Sherlock, all over the place.
Sherlock, you gotta give me some more than that. All right. I
just dump it all in
I just-
water.
What about black sheet? Nope.
Oh my god.
Copy button. All right. Cigar.
Let's examine it under the microscope.
That should stay there. Let's just take a peek into there. Sherlock, we
Let
don't.
me study this more closely.
You're right. Let's do that right now. There is.
Oh, I should probably get the guide out, shouldn't I?
Yeah, maybe. Just because this is. Wait.
Weird.
Oh no. This. Yeah, just a little finicky on. It's not 100% clear. Watson, I can't get it open. You'd think like the. Oh, wait a minute. What if I did this?
A box
There we
containing
go.
some white powder.
Oh. You needed more powder.
These powders are similar. I can see it from the grains.
That was silly.
What would be the reaction if I heated this powder? It has no effect.
Cool.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
mix some water with this powder.
Boy, I'd love to. Do I need? Oh, how about this? What if it's
Oh, put the cup on top of the burner. The water.
this? Are you serious?
That's it. Yes.
Let's mix some water with this powder. A glue or pasty substance, like starch.
Watson, come taste this. Okay, all
To
right.
analyze the nature of these stains.
Shut up. Wait, now it's not working.
Says to analyze the nature of the stain because you cut them off.
All right.
Click on the burner on the tripod to heat the soapy water.
Really?
Yes. So, okay.
To analyze the nature of these stains, I must first soak the cloth in a solution of soap and water. Now I shall place this cloth in the solvent.
Solvent was blue.
Yeah, so we put this back up.
I guess.
Nope. Nope.
Now I shall place this cloth in solvent.
Okay, how about this? What if we
Click
did
on the
this?
burner under the tripod to heat the soapy water, then pick
Did
up the
that.
white cloth and put it in the dish. You did that?
Did that, and then now he's like,
Okay.
let's put it in the solvent.
Okay, he said now it's clean. It's time to do some experimenting with the cloth. Put your bowl of miraculously clean water on the tripod again. This time, add the blue
Oh,
chemical.
okay. It just wasn't.
Oh, it just wasn't on. Okay. So there, solvent.
Now I shall place this cloth in solvent. The stains are
Okay.
sticky, but not very oily. Let's examine it under the microscope.
That I can
Very
do.
fine white cotton.
Yo, check this
It
shit out,
seems to me
Watson.
that we have gathered all of the key elements, Watson. However, before we retire, let's summarize our findings. The questions should be answered yes or no and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
Oh, sorry. Choose yes. Quiz. Wait, seriously? Do we have an idea of the weapon used for the crime?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. Maybe we don't yet. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Could the murderer escape through the stairs going to the second floor? No. Uh-oh.
You get it wrong?
I think I got it wrong.
How the fuck?
Well, no, because I figured the footprints.
No, I meant how the fuck are we doing this?
Yeah. The ashes... Oh. Huh?
Oh, are those supposed to be your answers?
Let me retake
I
it.
think Yeah.
Okay, good. Could the murder... Footprints. Bang. Nope, guess... I'm still saying no. This, I don't know what's happening here. The ashes
think
found in the
that's-
smoking room are from English cigarettes. No. Nope.
Okay.
Was the side door going through the kitchen open after the shot?
Would that be the footprints?
So yes?
I don't know.
It didn't give me a... Yeah, it's not letting me put any of the things in there, so... I think when it's
Okay.
down here, this means...
That means we have the answer.
Yes. Did Miss Lambert choose tablecloths and arrange tables?
No.
No. I don't know if
It
we
was
have
the
a...
French dude. She told us. Oh, go
Yeah.
to the speaking thing. To the left.
Oh.
Those are the accounts.
Oh, okay. Let's go back then.
Yeah.
Idea of the weapon used in the crime.
I can't read any of that, so I can't help you on that.
I'm trying to look to see... Can I also pick...
Maybe.
I don't know if any of this has
We have
anything...
gunpowder?
No, that's on my table.
Oh.
Okay. Alright.
Well, what about...
Ballistic science, dang it.
What about the gun that you showed Lavinia?
Well, hold on. I'm not sure
What's
that
the second... What's
Hmm?
the second tab for?
This is,
What you've looked at?
like notes, I guess? In
Where-
ladies'
did
room,
you have
traces
one?
of round object preserved in white powder. Oh, maybe that. There we go. Wait, oh, the color. The color matches the page. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. So the red wasn't, like, wrong.
Yeah.
Was the side door going into the kitchen open after the shot? This is a conversation. This would be the.
Wouldn't it be
one...
the chef, dude?
Would it? I thought maybe it'd be the.
Oh wait, no, because he was underground.
The loser, this guy.
Yeah.
The guy that's like, I loved her because I was looking at her. Among the interrogated people, did any others than Colonel Patterson have bad eyesight?
I
don't think so.
I don't remember any of that.
I don't think so. Grant Sweetie? Grant Sweetie.
I don't know any of those conversations.
No. Wait a minute. Yes. Because the list.
Speech?
The guest list. She was marking down who had bad eyesight and who had to sit where. Miss Lambert. All right.
Was that it? Does that mean we didn't do it?
Hold on.
We must have made an error, Watson. Let's check our answers. We must have... The questions should be answered yes or no and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
So I'm
Did
going to
you see
say...
something about a cigarette butt?
Oh my god, there's a lot more.
Oh.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. Among the interrogated people, did any others than Colonel Patterson have bad eyesight? We had Miss Lambert with the guest list as a yes.
Well, they only list on here Miss Lambert, so I'm assuming hopefully guest list is correct. So
It is simplicity itself, Watson.
there we go.
We have answered all the questions.